Here we have high school boys honor retiring teacher with moving haka. Let's dive into it. So that right there, guys, honoring their retired teacher, one of the most moving huckers ever. I don't think you get anything better than that. Majority of them are in time. The leader was amazing. Exactly what you see. You got the white boy at the front, giving it his all, nothing but respect. One thing I love about the Māori culture is, I mean, if you got 1% Māori in you, well, then you're Māori. I don't care. You're just as Māori as someone with 80% of Māori in them. So nothing more awesome than seeing a white boy do a haka. We're going straight into our next one. We have haka for Mr. Dawson's Tamatia's funeral service. Let's go. That was the same school. I just realized I saw a couple of those boys that were leading it. That was literally the same school, but maybe it was a different haka. Um, yeah, gives you the chills, Siegi. Well, this gave me the feels. Is there a haka for a certain situation? Do people just make it dance for someone? So, as far as I'm aware, like for example, we have a haka for my dad's side of the family. We have a totally different haka for my mum's side of the family. Then there's more just generic type hackers. You got the ones that the All Blacks do, our national rugby team. Our rugby league team does their own one. So it's just a war cry dance that, how do I explain it? Uh, it's you do it for birthdays, funerals, um, any type of occasion that you really someone going away, you do a haka weddings, you'll see hakas. I'll tell you right now, Siegi, if you think that you got the chills now, I promise you, if you ever saw it in real life, it's hard to explain. It's as if it like well, obviously you got when you're actually doing it. Like when I do it, you just get emotional. It's something that's just a part of you. You know what I mean? It's a part of you. You enjoy your culture. You love your culture. So yeah, that's just it's just part of who you are. Being on the other side, receiving it, yeah, it's I've sat there and watched Huckers, and it's very, very emotional. It's like how we view our national anthem. Similar, actually, that's a good point. It's a similar way. We've got another video. This is a Kapahaka. We'll watch a little bit through. This one has nearly 4 million views. It is Kapahaka Secondary School. These are the champions. So they've got a full blown Kapahaka High School Championship competition. And it is ruthless for high schools. Then you got Matatini, which is tribes and iwis. Then you got the little kids. You got 5-year-olds that do it. So this is a high school. They won in 2018. Let's check it out. So generally, you always have a leader that will lead them. Usually a man and a woman. So these are how a woman dress, a wahine dress when they're doing kapaka. What I got to give to this high school, their timing is out of this world. Like I think guys got to realize. Obviously, a couple of my nieces do Kapahaka. Um, they practice like you guys might marching bands, right? Marching bands practice. They start from a young age. This starts all from a young age. It's exactly the same process. I'm looking at them and I'm trying to figure out. I do a bit of dancing. Um, I've danced throughout my whole life, so I know what timing looks like. I can't find someone that's out of time, and that's because they practice and practice, and they've been doing this for such a long time since they were like 4, and all of them, I think, majority of them would be fluent speakers in Māori. Um, but yeah, exactly what you guys are saying. It is goosebumps. The boys are at the back of fierce, but what you'll realize is you got throughout the whole segment, I've gone to these competitions and it moves you. It moves you. Usually they'll start off with just a waiata where it's just soulful type music, but there's always a haka segment. And if you know Māori women back in the day when they defended their tribes or their children, it's a little bit interesting to see a woman with their eyes wide open, fierce for battle, but that's how they were back in the day. And so when you see the girls and you're looking and going, flip, I wouldn't mess around with that girl. That's exactly the whole, our Māori women back in the day were fierce fighters. They had to be fierce fighters just as much as the men. So that's what you're seeing, guys. I'll carry on. Awesome. Wow, that always gives me goosebumps, guys. That always gives me goosebumps. It's an awesome thing to be proud of. It'd be kind of similar to, I guess, the native people in America. Similar type feeling, similar type dance culture. It's all meaning. A lot of these cultures have a lot of meaning to it, and it's powerful. 100% what you said, Lurka. It's 100% powerful. Welcome in, Scale Hunt. Welcome, my friend. It's a guy in the black and red garb, a tribal leader garb, or an elder. Black and red. I think he was the leader. I think he was the leader. Whoever's the main person is generally the leader or kayak, or and then you had the girl in the middle. But it's just awesome. It's it's a funny thing is, you guys have your culture, you guys have, patriotism, you guys believe in your country, you guys have so many wonderful things in the culture in America. Um, and it's been around for 250 years, right? It's when America was born. And that's 250 years of establishing 350 350 million people in America to know and to celebrate, your guys' 4th of July or the birthday of America's independence. With the Maori culture, it's quite similar. I've been actually the funny thing is, I mention a lot. We don't celebrate our flag. We don't get into things as well as you guys do. But when I look at my bloodline and where it runs, especially with my Maori culture, I realize there is a lot of pride there. Um, I mean, yeah, there is a lot of pride there, and there's a lot of Maoris. But I mean, the 5 million people here in New Zealand. I think the population of Maoris, like, I think maybe 15% of that. 15% of that, which is close to like nothing. It'd be like, I don't know, what's 15%? Just take a random stab in the dark, roundabout. Let's just say 750,000 Maoris in New Zealand. So very, very small population. Majority of the population in New Zealand is white, and the growing population in New Zealand is Asian. Well, a lot of Indians and Asian people coming into New Zealand. Let's see these comments. Yeah, but the native culture here is much more rooted and widely overlooked, sadly, than our 250-year culture. I mean, and yeah, and that's what I mean is when you look at the Brits coming over and taking over New Zealand, I personally believe, according to my research, that because of the fierce side of Maoris, exactly what you just saw there, the woman, the men, the Brits came to New Zealand thinking we can take these people over. They will bow down to us. For example, the Aboriginals I'm pretty sure they barely fought. They barely fought. The white people just came and go, this is our land. They go, yep, you can have it. Pretty much. When they came to New Zealand, if you watch a lot of videos, we should watch a video in the future. I'll tell you right now, they came here and they go, holy fish, this is going to be a massive fight. Because the Maoris were not going to lay down anything. Yes, they were disadvantaged. Obviously, the white people brought guns. They had boats. They had the whole full shebang. But the Maoris adapted, started having guns, and throughout its transition, they just carried on fighting, just fought. Yes, the Pākehās or the white people were smart in the way they did things, because they obviously had one goal in mind, and that was to take over New Zealand, wipe the Māori people out. That was exactly their thing, but they did it, and they came to an agreement, which was the Treaty of Waitangi. There's a day that we celebrate, which was the mixed combination between both Māori and Pākehā. And again, exactly what I said, due to the Māoris fighting and not laying down their weapons of war and going, we will die, we're not going to give you this land. We've been able to preserve a lot of everything. So our languages in schools, the Pākehā white people indulge in Māori culture. Exactly what I said. The All Blacks Haka, you got half of them that are white doing full-blown pukanas, poking their tongues out. It's flipping amazing, and a lot of the Australian Aboriginals look at the Māoris as the peak. What I mean by the peak is they set the example of how to make New Zealand also have culture. Because if you take Māori out, it's just New Zealand. You know what I mean? There's not really much to New Zealand if you take the Māori people out. So